Welcome to the Fandom Knots Odyssey. Join us on our voyage through media as we explore the different fandoms. I am your captain, Christian Kane.
And I am your captain, Captain Markel, for now, also known as Captain Kel.
And we are at our destination for animation, where we will be talking about The Wild Robot.
Mm.
Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Quite a movie right here to talk about. I'm actually kind of excited about this one.
Let's get it.
So let's go ahead and pull up the info for this one real quick.
Mhm.
Alrighty, we're gonna go ahead and look at the one single tagline. Okay, you don't get a choice. You get you get what you get, Markel. Okay, I mean this one's kind of a long one. Okay, let's see.
So boo! I don't like it.
Boo. Hey, you get it. You get what you get. You get it's either this or nothing else.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
Okay, so yeah, The Wild Robot. Sometimes to survive, you must become more than you were programmed to be. That was a little longer. I wasn't ready for that. There's commas all up in there. Yeah, good. Yeah. Sometimes to survive, you must become more than you were programmed to be. That's it.
I actually like that one. I actually like that.
Okay. Honestly, it was a little longer than I wasn't ready for how long it was with
Right.
the commas. No, that's not bad. I think that actually sounds good, and I think it goes with the story. Like it's about a robot becoming more than what she's programmed to be.
Exactly.
Like, that works actually. I like that a lot.
Exactly.
So let's go over real quick. The director for this is Chris Sanders. And let's go ahead and look at the known projects. Whoa, look at all this stuff.
Mhm.
Wow, okay. So he was the director for this, just clarifying that now. So he has a lot of writing experience.
Mhm.
So let's go ahead and look at the earliest one that's shown here. Mulan, 1998.
Mulan.
Wait. Sorry. Yeah, he's writing on these projects. I don't know if he's like the writer, but he's labeled as a writer on these projects. So Mulan, writer.
Okay.
Next on the list, we got Lilo and Stitch, 2002. He was a writer on that one.
Okay.
We got How to Train Your Dragon, 2010. Yeah, the list is cooking over here, isn't it?
There ain't nothing but W's.
We got and then the last one listed here, because it always shows about 4 projects, is The Croods 2013. Which honestly I wasn't The Croods actually, it might be the second one that I liked better. The Croods honestly isn't that, it might be like less popular, but like I think it's a pretty solid movie.
I ain't never watched it. I ain't gonna lie.
I think the second one is funnier. I think the second one has more like adult humor. I think
Mhm.
that I think the second one, maybe I'm wrong. Like the main character or the main like the dad, he keeps wanting his like grandma to die or like his mom to die or whatever, or maybe it's like stepmom or whatever it is. I don't know if it's his mom or if it's his wife's mom.
Mhm.
Regardless, he keeps wanting her to just die and not take care of her. And it's so bad, but it's like it's pretty funny.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Those look like the best projects. I don't think I see anything else.
Mhm.
Like he has other stuff.
Now you say Ice Age. I'm like, whew. Okay.
Ooh, oh, I wonder what this means. Okay, actually hold on. I actually do want to point out just a few more things.
Mhm.
So is he a writer on all these? He might be writers on these too. Okay. It's in the writing section, but when I read it, it says story. So maybe he like helped write the story. So he actually apparently is a part of Beauty and the Beast. There's 1991, like the original cartoon,
Oh wow.
and Aladdin, 1992.
Hey. Okay.
Oh, and okay, I missed this one. The Lion King, 1994. Yeah, dude, bro. He- yeah, no, his record on like just being anything on these movies is like he's got a record of a lot of good stuff.
Like and it shows through this movie. Like,
Actually, no, you're not wrong. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're actually, yeah, that's completely right.
them are all hits.
No, yeah, that's a lot of bangers, man. That's like classic movies.
Exactly.
So this movie obviously just came out 2024. Let's go ahead and see if we could find the budget real quick. Okay. Whoa. These animated movies sure get some money thrown into them, which I guess it makes sense.
Makes sense.
So budget 78 million estimated.
Interesting.
That's almost as much as the other movie we just talked about. Transformers 1, it was like 74 million, like around there, roughly.
Right.
Opening weekend, US and Canada, 35 million, almost 36 million. Not too bad. As of right now, we're in the early October. Gross worldwide income is 100 million. So it's hasn't done anything crazy like doubled, but it is making, like what, like you're looking at like 22 million over the
Yeah.
like over the what the supposed budget is.
Right.
So I don't know how to like determine if that's like, I mean, like that doesn't, like it's like they're making money, but like I just don't know if it's like, is that super impressive just to only make, like, do the big production companies want more than that? Like, is like
Right.
is 22 million like back in their pockets gonna like satisfy them? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Due to capitalism, I think not. I think they want more.
Yeah. Do you think they'll? I feel like you can't call this. I mean, like, do you think that's? I don't want to call that a flop. I mean, like, obviously there's movies that like don't make any money back at all.
Yeah. Now that's a flop. I feel like this is a safe. It's a safe place to be. I think.
Safe place.
Yeah. But like I said, we're not in the movie industry. We don't know. But
Yeah, like the movie itself is not a flop. I'm just saying that now. Like this movie is so good. I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah. Me and Markel, you didn't see any trailers, right?
no.
Yeah, both of us didn't watch any trailers going into this movie. I don't know why. I don't even know how we chose it. We just chose this movie, and
Yeah.
we went in not watching anything, and whoa, it surprised me, like for sure.
Surprised the hell out of me. I was
Right,
not
right.
ready.
No, honestly, yeah. So real quick before we should get into like, any crazy talk, just the storyline real quick. After a shipwreck, an intelligent robot called Roz is stranded on an uninhabited island. To survive the harsh environment, Roz bonds with the island's animals and cares for an orphaned baby goose. I'm actually okay with that, I think. That's actually not that actually sounds, I think, pretty straightforward.
Yeah, most definitely.
It leaves out all the extra stuff that does happen, but like, yeah, you have the robot. It looks like it washes up on shore. I forgot if it was like she got knocked out of like a shipping container, like I don't know if it was a ship, plane, or whatever. Like, so cargo was lost somehow, and she washed up on shore. These otters activated her, like pressed her on switch. She woke up, explores this island as a robot who's supposed to be like, I don't want to say bonding, but like is supposed to have a human to interact with.
Right.
Doesn't.
Her whole purpose is to find something to help somebody with.
Like,
right?
find an assignment or something like that. Yeah.
Yep.
Like the robot's supposed to help humans accomplish stuff. There's no humans, so she's just trying to talk with animals, and it goes obviously nowhere. But actually, no, speaking of that, you know what's actually so cool to me that I like thought was, pretty neat? Because she couldn't understand any of the robots, she sat down, went into learning mode, and just sat there for days, weeks, even
years.
You think,
Because
you think it was years?
It was winter. It was winter one time when they had she was learning and stuff like that. So I was like, yeah, she got buried. You know what I mean? She got buried.
True. Oh yeah. So maybe it was years. I didn't catch the weather patterns. I was too focused. I think I was too like, oh, like she's in learning mode. So literally she just sat there and just watched all these animals come and go, interact with each other. and through that learn the language.
And you were learning with them because like little like they would do yeah, and you would start hearing words and stuff like that, like little small words, like not full sentences, until it gradually became like full sentences and you understood the animals. I'm like, that's such a great way to
I thought it was a super cool like thing to go through. So love the visuals, like you're saying. You get to like kind of like slowly see the learning process of the robot as you catch the animal saying like single words. And then once, she's done learning, now they speak like humans and she can understand them fully. No, that was pretty, I like that. That was pretty fucking neat.
Most definitely.
So then, from there, keeps trying to like do tasks, come across as a goose egg, I guess.
Come across.
Okay. She ran into a bear. The bear attacked her. In the process, fell on a nest. I think was there a like the parents are dead, right? Were they in that nest?
Yeah, the parents were dead. The children were dead, except
siblings.
For one.
One egg.
Yeah, one egg. And this egg was the runt of the litter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So then takes that, ends up hatching the egg, maybe by accident, because I don't think the robot knows what an egg is. And then that goose attaches or like imprints, maybe that's the word I'm looking for.
Yep.
Imprints on the robot, thinking that that's the mom or whatever. So then we go through the process of the baby keeps trying to follow the mom. The mom doesn't doesn't want to do anything with it because it's looking for assignments, and it like, you know what I mean? It's like that whole thing.
Right.
And then I think in that process, the fox intervenes trying to eat the no. The fox was trying to get the egg initially before it hatched. And then the fox was telling the robot like, oh, hey, was it the robot or was it the possum? Someone told the robot to like, oh, hey, you got to like raise this bird basically.
Yeah. Okay. So the possum who initially gave her the task of, you got to raise this bird, you got to feed it, you got to teach it how to fly, and you got to
fly, swim,
and eat. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Fly, swim, and eat. So the possum gave him the assignment, but the fox who was trying to trick the robot, he was like, I'm a duck expert, or whatever you want to call these. They ducks to me.
Yeah,
ducks experts. I can help you raise this complete your task. And as a robot, naive robot, she agreed.
Right. And so honestly, I don't think the fox is that bad. I mean, like the fox tries to eat the duck or goose or whichever one it is, like a few times, fails, and like is okay with it. But really, I feel like he's just using the robot to like help get him food.
Yeah,
the entire time. Yeah,
and, it's like, and shelter too. But
built a home.
Yeah, yeah.
So, but it's crazy because even though, like, you think, oh, the fox is being selfish, like, oh, built like this big ass wooden, I'm gonna call it a wooden mansion for a freaking little fox or whatever. You can, and realistically, you can call it a dome, I guess, like a wooden dome,
like a hut.
Like a hut, almost, yeah. But like that was for the fox, but like little did you know, it has a purpose. Like it's like it wasn't just like for shits and giggles. Like it's used later in the film, and it's pretty important. You know what I mean?
Very
I
important.
I like that.
Yeah.
So, and then we see like the Roz raises the bird. He flies to go travel for the winter. Robot stays on the island. Winter hits. That's a whole scenario with animals are like freezing to death. So Roz, and this is where the home comes in. Roz finds all the animals using the fox's like tracking abilities and brings them into that big home that she built for the fox. So I like that. It's like super. Yeah, I don't know. It's just super cool. Like everything coming together, bro. Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie. I had no idea when this movie was gonna end. I honestly thought her letting the bird go was the end.
What? I thought I was the end. Right? Bro. I thought it was done. Even like the bird coming back. I thought it was done.
Yeah.
It turned out to a whole battle of like fighting robots and like.
Yeah, bro. No, dude, literally, it never ended. And like every time, there's like multiple times where like Roz would like die. Like at the end of the winter like part, she saves all the animals, and she's like, okay, you guys all. She's like, here's my my message before I go away. Y'all need to behave, and we're all in this together. If we fight in here, it's gonna be bad. Like we're trying to survive, so we gotta work together. And then like she like powers down, and I'm like, oh shit, did she just die?
Mm-hmm. Dude, when she okay, so they fall in so the company took Roz back to the ship for they can bring her back to the little company. She don't want to go back to the ship. So basically her son, I think Bright Bill, came in and saved her, right? Mm-hmm. The ship was being destroyed, and literally it was falling from the sky. Bright Bill wing is already done, so he can't fly. So she basically ripped her chest open, pulled out what I thought was supposed to be her heart,
like
her
power core, a power thing,
threw it out, ripped it out, threw it out, and put her son Bright Bill in there. I thought she was gonna die as soon as she hit that lamb, but she didn't.
Yeah, no, they tease you a lot, bro, with like the oh, you think she's dead? Well, no, she's not.
Right.
There was another time too. I think it was when she was waiting for Bright Bill, when she like climbed that mountain or whatever, and she was like waiting up there. And I think I forgot if she was trying to like use her beacon thing or not. She like waited up there, and like it waited and waited. I thought she was gonna die up there. Like there's so many like psych out scenarios where I'm like, oh, she's gonna pass away, and then Bright Bill's gonna come back to a dead mom. Right. I was gonna be like, that's gonna be such a sad fucking movie.
Dang,
yeah.
When I saw her like dripping, you remember when she like replaced her?
The leg. Yeah.
The oil was dripping. I was like,
she's bleeding out.
Yeah, she what happened? Is she gonna die? Never.
Bro, they psych you out so much, bro, that you keep thinking she's gonna die. And if she does, that's fine. It'll make it a more like sad movie, like emotional movie.
Impactful, yeah.
But so spoiler alert, she survives. She never does ever die, even though it looks like it sometimes.
No, facts.
I don't know, man. This movie was wild. It was way better than I thought it was gonna be, for sure.
Way better, bro. Way better. Like, let me tell you something, man. First of all, let me just say, do they think kids are like, because back in the day they didn't have this type of stuff. Like, you remember the Possum Mom, right? They not shying away from like killing, right?
No, actually, no, dude. We gotta tell that joke real quick. Yeah, there is. Okay, actually, yeah. Two things. So I want to bring up the possum and then the fox. Those two things. Don't let me forget the fox.
Okay.
So literally, the possum mom has like a bunch of like kids on her back or whatever. And when she's initially talking to the robot for the first time about like raising the little Bright Bill, she's like, oh, I'm a mother and all that. I've got like 8 kids, and you hear something off screen eat a kid, and then she's like, 7 kids. Like, she goes down from like, oh yeah, I have 8 kids, 7 kids, and she keeps talking like it was nothing, bro. And I was like, yo, your kid just got killed, and you're just like casually like continuing on like it's life.
Right.
Yeah. Like that right there is like top level adult humor. For everyone, if you're concerned about that, the kid actually gets, comes back. So like, I guess the creature spit the kid back out, and the kid came back to the mom. But still, that joke was like top level, dude. It was actually pretty fucking funny.
Yeah, I was like,
right? No, dude, when it happened, I was like, dude, what kind of kids movie is this, bro?
No, most definitely.
And then the fox. Another thing that I thought, this isn't a joke, but it just shows like the maturity.
Don't forget about the fox.
Thank you, Markel. Thank you. During the winter segment, when the robot and the fox are trying to find other animals to rescue them, they showed parts where they would like dig a hole to find the hidden animal or whatever. And there was a time where they did that. They didn't show it, but you obviously just can tell they dug up an animal that was dead. And they like don't say anything. They give their head a shake, and they just kind of like bury it back up. And I'm like, damn, that like they showed like kind of like some realism, like, oh, not everyone can live.
They couldn't save everybody.
Yeah, they can't save everyone. And that was kind of sad. I was like, damn, like it's not like a completely happy movie.
Right.
Like this movie pulls at your heartstrings like at times.
Bro, what? Like, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. I cried during this movie multiple times.
You little bitch.
Calm the fuck down, all right? What I told you, I like a sense of community in my movies. Everybody, okay, when Roz first got there, everybody hated her. I'm talking about all animals hated her, right? They were like, yo, what this mechanical monster doing in the neck of my woods? You feel me?
Right.
And slowly they all, like the beaver, her leg was gone. Her leg was like broken and stuff like that. The beaver built her a leg.
A wooden leg and brought it, yeah.
Yes. The bear who was trying to kill her basically was like, yo, no. Okay, the bear who didn't like the fox at all. There was one that just hit me. Where like, yo, when the fox was was trying to act like, all cool and stuff. I don't like you, Roz. I'm just using you, blah blah, right?
Right.
But then you were like, yo, please don't go, because who would I have to help me get food? And then he actually, his true self came out and he said, who would I have to tell stuff to and stuff like that? And that shit broke my heart. I was like,
oh, that part got you?
I was like, you sick. Like, Jesus.
That's funny.
Yes.
Yeah. That I know what part you're talking about. What's up?
Even the old duck, he sacrificed himself to basically for his flock to because
they survive.
Yeah, survive. Like they even said, what happened to Great Neck or something like that? That was his name. He was like, yeah, he didn't make it and stuff. I'm like,
yeah, people be dying, bro. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I don't think those parts got to me too much, but I think literally the parts that were getting me the most was just like the mother-son relationship.
Yes.
Between the character. I think that's like what got me, like kept getting me, bro. It's like you have the robot who is obviously a robot. It's programmed. Is trying to like it's trying to complete tasks. That's what it's programmed to do. It doesn't have feelings.
Right.
And obviously, it starts to get feelings and like understand what it means to care, to be a mom, to have a son and stuff like that. And it's like seeing that and then seeing like the son, basically say that I hate you, that you're not my mom. You know what I mean? It's like stuff like that. It's like there's like psychological stuff that just happens here between both of them. And just like some of that stuff was like getting to me. Like I'm like, oh man,
it definitely got to me. It definitely got this made me want to call my mom and be like, yo, I love you. Thank you for everything you done. I love
and even like, bro, even the fucking like, because like, I was always waiting for like, when is the end gonna happen? Because like, is it the winter arc? Are the robots gonna like? You said the robots came to attack when she dives and sacrifices herself for her son. Is that the end of the movie? Is she gonna die? Right. But literally, the end of the movie. She gives up herself because the robot or human what the civilization wants her back because it's their property or whatever, and she gives herself up because she's like, they're gonna keep coming for me. I'm gonna give myself up. I'll find my way back no matter what, even if they reset me. It's not like my programming that's keeping us connected. It's my my heart kind of shit, right? And dude, literally. So she got taken away, got brought back to like I don't know, agriculture, like
civilization,
or whatever.
Yeah, civilization.
Yes, to civilization, and she's working on agriculture for humans or whatever. And literally, Bright Bill like tracks her down, and like she's doing like a narration or whatever, like for us. And I forgot what like her actual name, like her God, I just want to call it her freaking slave name, or her freaking robot name, like what, like D164, whatever her whatever that crap was,
107706 or something like that.
Yeah, like her numbers name or whatever. Where she's like, I'm 1 2 3 4 5 6 or whatever, and she's like, but you can call me Roz. Like when freaking when the duck like comes to like mom, you know what I mean? Like, oh, like mom, is that you or whatever? Right. And like she acts like a robot at first, but then like when she like says her artificial name and is like, "Oh, you can call me Roz." She like, holds him up or whatever, and I'm like, "Bro, that shit right there, man, fucking mm, get my heartstring, bro." Throughout this movie, man, I just be getting fucking just the mother son stuff. It
Same,
gets me.
same. No, I agree. I agree. Um, I do find it funny that like, so Bright Bill grew up, right? But he
Mhm.
grew up as a robot, so everything he say
Yeah,
is more like logical and like computer. He
yeah,
like trying to
He-
like he talking to other ducks and they talking normal, right? And he was like,
yeah,
trying to compute, beep bop boop bop, ooh ooh,
yeah. Scanning. Yeah,
and
he
it's
does.
yeah,
Yeah, he takes after his mom, which is super fucking cute. I'm not gonna lie. Like, bro, they
adorable.
they know how to factor like the not the dark humor, but like the mature themes, the like the cute themes that it's like kind of funny and stuff like that. Like dude, there's like so much that they like
Yeah,
balance or whatever.
they know. Yeah,
And they do it so well, I think.
I agree. I definitely agree. I definitely agree. Especially just like the whole like I don't know what I'm doing like type of of a parent. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like I think they
Yeah,
because when she went back to the wreckage to pull out another one of her robots, another one of the robots that didn't make it, and
right.
it basically asked the robot like, "Yo, like what what can I do? What should I do? Like help me uh,
Like be a parent.
yeah, help me be a parent and stuff like that." And the robot was like, "What?"
You're defective. Yeah, she is like you need to be sent back and get reset. It's like
Yeah.
yeah, but no, I get what you're saying. Yeah, it's super.
Mm.
I don't know, man. Like this is it's one of those movies where like the story's pretty good, the themes are good. It's all good.
I say this is a real movie because like yeah, it's like it's a robot, chilling with a bunch of animals, right? It's fantasy, but I think this movie have like some real world elements that just hit people. That's
Yeah,
just so relatable. You know what I mean? 'Cause,
yeah,
You know,
I can get that
yeah, like no
for
matter
sure.
what, there's gonna be a mother and son who like, oh, I have this type of relationship with my mom and I want to, like, or like I feel this way for my son, and you know what I mean? Or like um even like with Roz and the Fox, like, like
Yeah,
I have a friend, you know what I mean? And I never had that before, you know what I mean?
yeah. No, I see. Yeah, I think there's you probably wouldn't think it, but yeah,
Mm-hmm,
there's stuff that you can definitely relate to.
mm-hmm,
So even like a parent, like obviously it's a robot. That's like the story element, but like a parent who doesn't know what to do,
right.
who is having trouble finding answers, like
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. Like you could see like the symbolism and kind of like relate to that kind of, you know what I mean? Like that's I like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
That's what makes it good, I think.
most definitely. The animation for this movie, it's gorgeous. It's beautiful.
Dude, I wasn't too so initially I was like, huh, it looks different. And okay, I don't know if anyone on this film worked on these other projects or if it's just like, oh, DreamWorks, we made this. But uh I saw something mentioned about oh my god, what is it called? Puss in Boots. The
I was just about to say that. Yeah.
yeah, the most recent one, whichever that one was called. It's is it called Puss in Boots?
Yeah, it's well, Puss in Boots, Make a Wish or something like that. It was something with Goldilocks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Make a
yeah,
Wish. Yeah, like I don't know if any of those people worked on this or if it was just like DreamWorks is making all these good movies. But like, yeah, it's like it's stylized a certain way where it doesn't look traditional. It looks kind of
yeah.
looks a little. It's different. You know what I mean?
It looked like a like brush painting work. If you look at the backgrounds and stuff like that, it looked
Yeah. No, I
yeah,
know what you mean.
yeah, it
Yeah.
look kind of like that. But yeah, the animation is just gorgeous, bro. Like I was looking like even the water, like I was looking at like the nature, like everything just looked beautiful. Even
Right.
the burning forest, like you know what I mean?
Yeah. That one was interesting. I like the like the purple fire or
Yeah,
whatever.
the color palette of that, yeah, it was.
Yeah. The color. Yeah. And it is time for our trivia section. So Markel, do you want to go ahead and take the first one?
Yeah, yeah. Trivia I found is DreamWorks animation ninth film to have a female protagonist after Chicken Run, Monster vs. Aliens, Trolls, Abominable, Trolls World Tour, Spirit Untamed, Ruby Gilman, Teenage Kraken, and Trolls Band Together. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Have you seen? Okay, so on. How many of those movies have you seen?
I seen. Okay, so because of my niece, I definitely seen all the Trolls one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Chicken Run. That was my shit back in the day. I love
Chicken
that.
Run's good.
Monster versus Alien. I love that one.
I've seen that one.
Everything else, I haven't seen it.
Interesting. Oh, I've actually watched Abominable. I've watched that more recently. I didn't watch it when it came out, I don't think. I haven't seen any Trolls movies. Spirit Untamed? Which one is that? No, I haven't seen that. That's a newer movie. I've heard of Teenage Kraken, haven't seen it. So I guess it's really only those three. So Chicken Run, The Monsters vs. Aliens, Abominable. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so yeah, I'm actually lower on that list. But I mean, if I had some sort of like kids or like, you know, other people around me who were younger, maybe I would. I've seen people watch Trolls like a lot, like kids.
My niece loved that junk.
Yeah, so but I haven't been around, so to actually, you know, watch it with them. So I've missed out on. I'm not a crazy like singing musical thing like that.
Not me either.
I think it might be a little bit too much for me.
Right.
So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and go on to my trivia. So I actually think this one's pretty interesting. So currently with a 98% rating on Rotten Tomatoes, this movie is tied with How to Train Your Dragon 2010, also written and directed by Chris Sanders. So I know I listed that movie earlier when we were talking about known projects.
Right.
So as the highest rated DreamWorks animation film. So he's like at the top for like the highest rated films for DreamWorks right now. Like same person. Like that's a pretty good achievement, I think.
Yeah, that's a big. Hey, you doing your thing.
Yeah, no, for sure. So he's definitely. I like this guy already. With all the stuff that we've gone over.
Yeah.
Like, you know, Lion King, Aladdin, all that fun stuff. This good stuff.
Yeah, he made good movies.
Okay, so with that being said, what's your star rating, and are you going to add it to your collection?
10. Yes. Beautiful. A beautiful movie. I'll watch this again if I have to. Like, I want to show, bro. When I have a family, we having a movie night and we watching this. But if they don't cry, I'm kicking them out. Kicking
them out. Yep, I'm denouncing them. They're not my family no more.
Clearly, you don't have a heart. I didn't raise a child with a heart without a heart.
No, honestly, for real, I'm with you on that. 10 out of 10. So freaking amazing movie. I gotta make that clear. Amazing movie. If you're cool with, you know, animated films, like, you know, you can get into some of them, like this one for sure. Don't watch any trailers. Just go watch it. Yep. Go in blind. It's like way better. It's way better than you think. So with that being said, I am gonna add it to my collection, without a doubt. Like it got me. You know what I mean? It's just like wasn't expecting it. It's honestly one of the better animated films that I've seen, I think, in quite a while. Like I've seen good ones, but like this one is pretty like it's definitely top tier for like the modern stuff that's been out.
Agree. Like here's the thing, man. I was really thinking about this when I was in theaters too. I'm like, DreamWorks really put in nothing but bangers. If we think of all right, but okay, let's take a couple of stuff out. Right, Kung Fu Panda 4. Okay, we're gonna take that out. But the trilogy of Kung Fu Panda,
all right,
there's no L's, right? How to Train Your Dragon, no L's.
Shrek's good.
Shrek is good. Like as a series as a whole, great. Like Chicken Run, Alien versus Monsters. Like, but when I think, no offense to Disney and stuff like that, Disney, I really just don't have that much. Excitement.
There's for anyone who doesn't notice this, I've looking back at it, I do notice like Disney obviously is more like super kid friendly, and it's like kind of like super magical, cheesy, if you want to call it that. And DreamWorks honestly does have that more mature like themes in it. Even like you look at Shrek. I think Shrek has like, you know, said the word ass and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like it's a kid's movie, but like it's like there's jokes in there for adults.
Yeah.
So
agreed.
Even with other stuff, like I know like the Puss in Boots, like the Wish movie, like there was some adult type stuff in that that I didn't expect, and I was like, oh man, like they put some adult humor in here that like isn't meant for kids, like at all.
Facts.
But it's good. I like it a lot.
Like Monster vs. Alien, there was that one scene where, all right, the alien, like, so, you know, like the whole little stereotype of like, oh, you going to Kissing Ridge, where there's like a little place, right, for the teenagers, right?
Yeah.
So there's like a reversal, right, where the woman is the more aggressive one on the date, and like, yo, let's trying to get it on, while the man is like, you know, don't rush me, man. I'm gonna do it when I can.
I've seen that scene recently, dude. Honestly, it was pretty damn funny. Bro, I gotta watch that movie again. That movie actually looked like it was really funny.
No, that movie was a great movie. I love that movie. But the dude broke his leg, right?
Yeah.
He looked, his leg is torn up. He was like, Amy. Amy carried this man all the way to the crash.
I do recall. Yeah, that's right. I remember that. Yeah, he carried. Yeah, or she carried him.
Yeah.
No, she was over it too. I could tell.
Yeah. Nah.
I'll watch that movie again. That movie was, looking back at it, that movie was probably like funnier than it probably should have been.
Most definitely. Man.
And that concludes this week's voyage. Catch us on the next Fandom Knots Odyssey. I am your captain, Christian Kane.
I'm your captain, Captain Markel Fennell, also known as Captain Kel. See you on the next one.